the responsibility is on you. Negative. Bandit hit. Still active.
Star warning.
The bandit evaded a missile. How'd they manage that? Trigger's movements are insane. Damn, buddy. Bandit lost, confirmed down. Clear skies all round. Spare 15. You did well. Wait, what now? 4 friendlies approaching. Allied fighters. This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
That a guard dog out here barking? This is your old friend, Cyclops 1.
Cyclops Squadron? What are you doing here?
I was tracking an enemy prototype. I wouldn't be surprised if that dumbass from your side was the one who downed it.
This is Base Commander McKinsey. I apologize on behalf of that asshole. He really screwed up. He didn't listen to my order to stand down. I'm certain he'll be punished for taking down the unidentified aircraft.
Give me a break.
Commander, if you would kindly accompany me to my base, we'll answer any questions you have there.
Actually, I'm grateful. Support was unreliable.
Respectfully, sir, I believe they got promise.
The order is simple.
Ordinarily, you'd get a warm welcome to our base, but the situation is complicated. That drone is the enemy's latest experimental craft. We wanted to collect data on its capabilities, but that's gone out the window now, hasn't it? To be honest, I didn't think it could be brought down by anything. Oh yeah, your commander has been transferred to a different post. He's probably headed to the front lines where things are hottest. Well, he did stress his achievements. We need every edge we have. We're currently seeing where we can use you best. Stand by for further orders. Trigger, Count. We've received official confirmation about what we're supposed to do with you. The company commander has made it clear he'd like you both to officially join our squadron. This is an unprecedented move. Seems like you've got some people looking out for you. Still, I think it's because of how you've conducted yourselves. I believe you'll be an asset to us. Okay, it's time for your briefing. For a long time, our counteroffensive has been overpowered by the Erusian drone's auto-intercept system. If a craft enters their airspace and doesn't respond to their IFF, drones automatically take off and move to intercept their target. However, we've discovered that the intercept system has a blind spot. We've acquired this valuable information by sending our other squadrons on dangerous missions to scout the whole area and initiate combat. Of all the pilots assigned to us, only 2 managed to survive the mission. If we don't act now, before the enemy can fill in the blind spot, those pilots will have sacrificed themselves for nothing. So, we've been ordered to carry out a long-range strategic strike. Operating separately from the main forces as the Long-Range Strategic Strike Group, we've been developing a strategy in secret. Cyclops Squadron and Strider Squadron will sortie deep into the Erusian territory and will be carrying out specialized long-range attack strategies. You will carve your way through the territory from the north to the capital of Barbandi, attacking important targets along the way. The first operation will involve striking the enemy's main naval force, the Njord Fleet, which is gathered in northern Eugene. We've known for some time that there's a large supply base utilized by the enemy fleet in the waters around Snyder's Top. At present, the enemy fleet is concentrated there. Naturally, they intend to attack eastern Eugene, where the Ostian forces are stationed. If we can surprise the enemy with a long-range attack, we could potentially do devastating damage to them. Still, it's highly likely that their advanced fleet are prepared and have started to move, so combat with the enemy fleet is probably unavoidable. We've verified the existence of a large supply base in the sea, as well as a medium-sized one in a valley by an estuary. It's a wide operation area. There are a number of places you can expect large-scale combat, so we've set up a return line for replenishing supplies. Use it proactively. Anytime you feel the need to stock up on ammo or make repairs to your craft, it's there. While aircraft and ammo can be replaced, the lives of our pilots cannot. We don't want any casualties out there. Remember that. The counterattack has begun. Brace yourselves.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. Sortie ASAP.
Your first mission is to refuel mid-air. I'll provide you with instructions, so follow my lead. 1 mile to tanker. 500 yards. You may approach the refueling tanker. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Trigger, your call sign is Strider 1. You will be leading Strider Squadron. Count, you'll be Cyclops 2. You'll be under Cyclops 1.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry. How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now. And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Half of us are resupplying. We need
We're near the Valley platform.
Damn it! They caught us getting ready to deploy. Hurry it up!
Strider 3, engaging. Cyclops 3, engaging.
Cyclops 4 engaging.
Strider 1, railgun fired. We're supposed to smash up that whole thing? That'd be a tall order. Just destroy the boats. Let's do it. judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry. How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Strider 1, head back to the return line if you need repairs or fuel. Aircrafts need E2 in order to be effective.
Half of us are resupplying. We need
We're near the Valley platform.
Damn it! They caught us getting ready to deploy. Hurry it up!
Strider 3, engaging. Cyclops 3, engaging.
Cyclops 4 engaging.
Pull up. Mid-hold.
Strider 1, railgun fire.
Frank! Come on, dodge that missile!
We're supposed to smash up that whole thing. That'd be a top order. Just destroy the base. Aircraft A. headlines. Nothing.
We've lost the entire fleet. We need to inform headquarters of what's over planes bearing that emblem.
We're approaching the green platform.
All right, scramble.
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate these fighters with extreme prejudice before they can threaten the mission.
We'll swap those slots down into the drink.
Hostile has a lock.
Catch a pal.
He's one of the few with the skills to face Mr. Accident into two.
That ain't funny.
Our damage is minimal, but 70% of our fleet is still operational. We're not done yet.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Breaking out of luck.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Strider 1, hostile gunning for you.
We're still alive.
Taking care of my third flash. The other side is still buzzing, so keep an eye out.
Watch out for bullet debris.
Looks like we've taken out a third of the enemy fighters. This looks like Strider 1.
Nice shot. Joint section destroyed.
Sights are still alive and kicking. Not good.
That's half of their operational ships. Keep at it, everyone. After the enemy fighters are gone, keep it up. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile.
We've put quite a dent in their naval power. Results are better than expected.
We still have more time. Don't let up. Knock him down.
Come on, that's enough, right? Let's get out of here. We'll wipe them all out. Give me a break. Platform successfully purged.
Missile.
Just be warned, that platform is going down. I call dibs on the final shot.
Concentrate on that fire.
Strider 1, hostile on your 6.
Let's get this done. Better be keeping track of my counts. There's a beat on you. Local destruction of marine platform confirmed. Good job.
It's been destroyed.
Well done. That takes care of all 3 platforms. Best of all, you've taken 0 losses. Stay alive, people. Which is why I've taken the liberty of ordering dinner for you guys from a nice Italian bistro near the base.
Missile.
Got some people calling for that special squadron. Yes, of course I told them that, but
One of the 2 recruits talks a lot. Swears a lot, too. That girl swears more than me.
Swearing either. She's got quick fists, too.
I thought you'd say that.
If you die, it's all
Destroyer sunk. Clear the rest.
extensive flooding in critical locations. We can't keep up.
We have visual confirmation of the enemy fleet. We're clear to engage. We'll go. Let's go. Enemy Aegis vessel intercepting incoming missiles with their Sea Whiz. Counteract Sea Whiz with lower approach or use missiles outside intercept range.
That's the way.
All ships, prepare for anti-air combat. Squad PD combat. Flies near our fleet.
They're already firing. They think they can hit us.
make a low approach or dive. Put their
Strider 1, locked on target.
Cyclops 1, missile! Cyclops 1, check your 6.
Breaking off. Attack missed. Bandit in my sight. Lock on. Locked on! On my target's tail.
Strider 1, watch that enemy on your tail.
2 minutes remaining.
Star warning.
Breaking out of lock.
Strider 1, firing railgun.
Hostile has a lock.
Enemy has a lock on you, Strider 1.
Cyclops 2, break! Break! Locked on Bandit.
They have me spiked.
Missile.
Ops 2.
Missile.
Enemy dodged. Continue on your target. Bandit acquired. Firing.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Box 2, box 2.
Enemy firing.
Strider 1, enemy on your tail.
I'm running back. Enemy has locked on striking. Our last order is down to 40%. Moving down.
Enemy's got a lock.
Enemy missile coming at me. Striking.
Not bad, not bad.
I'm on back. Lock 2. Missed. Striking. Check your weapons lock.
30 seconds remaining.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Locked on Bandit.
Enemy missile detected. Evading. Still in the fight.
Star warning. Star warning.
Missile launched. Attention all aircraft. Operation complete. The enemy won't recover from this one. You did great out there. I think tonight's the night we finally open that bottle.
I think I understand the new boss's style. Our other newcomer is a unique character. The old squad was bad, and I guess it's no different here. I could really perform, if only I had some partners I could trust.
No need to worry. I got your back. Relax and do your thing.
Give me a break.
Sorry. The mission was a success. You did more to hobble the enemy's sea power than we first expected. Outstanding work. This should free up our allies who have been bogged down on the East Coast. In addition, this success allows us to finally move on and initiate the operation to shoot down the Arsenal bird. We have a long road ahead of us. Get some rest while you can. Our counteroffensive has changed the course of the war. However, the western part of the continent and the area around the space elevator still remain under Erusian control. As you all know, this is because they have those damn Arsenal birds controlling the skies around the lighthouse. So, we're going to use Stonehenge for a long-range attack against the Arsenal bird. In addition to helping to destroy the asteroid, Stonehenge was also utilized by the Erusian forces as a weapon in the Continental War. However, the majority of the artillery is out of action after an air raid by the independent state Allied forces. When that happened, the The main base was being repaired from the damage caused by the asteroid, so it managed to escape the bombardment. The Osean Army continued repairs in secret and managed to reactivate its base systems. Once preparations are complete, we'll be able to fire again. However, the officer in charge has yet to confirm whether it can be fired more than once. In other words, it is looking like we may have only one chance to be able to bring down one of those invulnerable arsenal birds. We're going all in on this one plan. The Erusian forces have detected our movements and are marching on Stonehenge. The arsenal bird is closing in, but if our operation goes as planned, we should be able to shoot it down before it reaches the operation area. We've set up strong points we call menhirs around Stonehenge. Provide them with air support while keeping air superiority. Our mission is to protect Stonehenge until it can shoot down that monster bird. If we can shoot down even just one arsenal bird, it will significantly reduce the scale of the enemy's air defense network. Stonehenge is our only way of bringing down an arsenal bird. Missing is a luxury we cannot afford.
Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
All defensive and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. I'd go there too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using Schneider trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how long is it?
If it does, then our luck is run dry. I can pray if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Major 6, any tank ready. Located at any tank. Report system, requesting close air support.
Avenue 6, request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
That's all, you got it? This should be easy. Go on your paycheck.
5-0.
The enemy's going all out, too.
Railgun power supply is... Damn it. Numbers aren't going up.
Bypassing the auxiliary condenser.
Come on, damn it!
This is Meteor 6. That's the last of the enemy reinforcements. I gave my men a 15-minute vacation. Sorry, a short break to myself. Not my lost list.
Destroyed.
What did you say?
I got the guards.
On target. Prepare for bombing run.
Take out all bombers.
Struggling, so are they. Just need to hold up for a little longer. Getting out of rock. Breaking.
Ammunition zero.
Special weaponry depleted.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
Chaffin flame deployed.
We can see the smoke from here. Did you get those bombers?
Yeah, and single-handedly.
The bird with the green line. It's gotta be him.
Hostiles bearing 210. Number unknown.
More hostiles, fantastic. My score's just gonna keep climbing. That should take care of the reinforcements facing Menhir 5. Get going. Bandit, my sight.
I didn't think fighters were capable of maneuvering like that. You're listening to LOS's. Mission accomplished. Looks like they're being done. I've got to take them out.
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Oh, shit. I want to go smack them down, but those boys below are hanging on by a thread. You want me to choose?
Power level is at 80%. Think we should take our shot?
Patience. Don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Let's wait till 100.
I guess you're right. Give the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Roger.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
No matter how much control I make.
Enemy rocket unit coming from the southwest. And helo-borne assault from the northeast. They're planning a direct assault on Stonehenge. Stop them.
Let's split up. Take whichever way you like.
More bombers approaching.
Move it!
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
Almost there. This should all be over soon. This is one ugly battle, but what a story for my kid. Okay, the helo unit's all yours, Trigger. Lead the way and eliminate the enemy. The Cyclops will take the rocky unit.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Understood. Commencing mission. Chopper is on its way to Stonehenge. We're doing everything we can to fire as quickly as possible. Just buy us some time until then. Prepare to fire. They know we're here. So shoot them before they shoot us. How long till you're ready? Once we fire, that cannon will crumble and the battle will end. Locked on. Go down.
Helo assault unit is down. If they had infiltrated Stonehenge, it would have been all over. Good work. Cyclops Squadron has eliminated the rocket unit. Keep it up.
Driver 1,
all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If we can destroy them, the arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1, pair up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs.
Wilco. Jaeger, you take the lead.
It's readying its APS. I'm going. The propellers are too much for Trigger alone.
Damn glory hound. Do your friggin' job!
Cap, we need someone who can take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not fool this.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with honest-to-goodness rage table? Well, isn't that curious?
They knew what they were doing.
This whole operation is crazy. Well, only a total madman could break down the arsenal bird.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the arsenal bird. We'll check the range. That.
Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out!
Eliminated. I have to object. Send a request for rescue.
Strider 1 has been shot down.
Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If we can destroy them, the arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1, pair up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs.
Wilco. Jaeger, you take the lead.
It's readying its APS. I'm going. The propellers are too much for Trigger alone.
Damn glory hound. Do your friggin' job!
Cap, we need someone who can take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Trigger, do not fool this. They knew what they were doing. All right, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
This whole operation is crazy. Well, only a total madman could break down the arsenal bird.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the arsenal bird. We'll calculate the range. And I need you to be exact.
Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out!
It's been a while since I've used something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis?
Maybe you'll get flag from here. How much wind? Less than just instinct.
Cyclops 4's been hit. Are you all right?
I'm fine. We can't lose any more allies.
Knock that off. Push yourself too hard and you dare. Get back to base.
Ten final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Adjusting angle.
3, 2, 1. Fire! Hit, damn it!
Yeah! Oh yeah! Hot damn!
Is it really over now?
Reporting mission success. Lehman, this victory belongs to you. That was a good lesson on the importance of manual control.
Today's MVPs are the LRSSG.
I'll say, especially those two lead birds. They're the Ocean big shots. We can win if we follow them. The Ocean big
Looks like we're on the offensive now. The enemy's defensive range dropped along with that arsenal bird.
That just means more pie for us.
Are we gonna eat the whole thing?
The brass is always hungry for more. They've got a bottomless appetite. But enough about that. Get some rest now before the counterattack.
Yeah, we got our hands dirty for nothing. The guys were babbling about a three-line marching. We'll get to that plenty.
The mission succeeded, but at a great cost. This victory marks a strategic turning point. The enemy has only one arsenal bird left, and the defensive grid around the space elevator has been decimated. We can expect a counteroffensive by Osean forces everywhere.
I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Osean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Yusian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put their resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude and visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying in place. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Squadron, sortie ASAP.
has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. Can't tell the difference.
It's the rumor that LRSS-2 brought down that Arsenal bird. We got the bomb. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with a circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
Hit, but it was off the mark. Let's give him another.
Warhead should be exposed. Standard weaponry will suffice. Take your pick.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully. Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is in Garrison. Fly for escape. We have no time.
They completely lost it. And bet on it.
That's it.
Target destroyed. Trigger, bomb has been dropped. Strider 1, target destroyed. Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet.
We might be able to pull this off. Let's keep it up and get the rest of these silos.
Vehicle eliminated. Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now. Alright. Now let's check out that silo.
Missile silo destroyed.
Next. The sky feels pretty today. There's a Cyclops. I feel like I'm running a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb here. What a pain in the ass. Box 2! Box 2! Grand 7, attack failed. This is a serious mission. Supplies mitigate Strider 2 account. Formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to cheat my ear off.
That was a mistake. No structures visible.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Right on the money.
Hit. Target destroyed.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
We might make it. Just one silo left.
I'm not gonna call this to let out this leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought the road burned.
The bomb is off its mark. The target is still standing. Starter 1, Fox 2.
You're mine.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Trigger. Bomb has been dropped. All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait. What the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
They're after you, Strider 1. Bandit hit the rocket. Missile fire, evading.
Missile. Missile.
Warning. Confirm another launch. Take it out. Gun range.
Missile. 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 Missile.
The target is about to reach critical altitude. New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. Additional launch confirmed. Incoming. The IRBM has disappeared from radar. It's pointless to follow after it now. Not from the silos? They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1. Shaking off enemy lock.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile. Missile.
Confirm signature on our radar. Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Bandit in my sight. Breaking to escape lock.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed. Additional launch confirmed. Incoming.
Box 2.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy behind you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
Strider 1, lock on target. All of the missiles have been destroyed. I was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me. You had us sweating up here. There wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital. With the loss of an arsenal bird followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erussia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility. 1 mile to tanker. Bank left. Too fast. Lower airspeed. 100. 50. Trigger. Maintain your current approach. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 1,900 feet. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Aslan's one. Our current E-team advantage is yours. Catch them off guard. Keep them secure the LZ quickly.
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Understood. Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful. When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this. This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead. Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in for our bounty. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Pull up.
Watch your speed.
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Pull up. Caution.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base. Closing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride. Visual confirmation of the airbase. Reach destination. Target obliterated.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Strider 1 lost!
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Copy that target.
Punch 2.
Did you?
Pull up.
Enemy start attacking! Where the hell did they come from?
They took out our leader's bird. Hurry or they'll roast us on the ground.
I'll get searchlight. I can't see the enemy because of us.
Looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Yes, they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better. All enemy fighters down.
I feel their pain, I really do. But this is war.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
This silence was landing down.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. We gotta move on time. Beats us free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
That's the last of our Antiocha. They've all been taken out. Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking.
Take the base, Commander! What are you waiting for?
tower. We need support.
One last enemy fighter.
Ambush, stay cool. We through the ranks. Broadcaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
That takes care of that. Nice work. We did it. That's the last of them. Let's complete their superiority. Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Move to the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. 2 miles to the runway. 1 mile to the runway. You are right on course. Maintain current heading. Pass the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Right on the money, Strider 1. Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Strider 1.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, he was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I've met some of you young bucks coming after our championship belt. Pressure on me. I'm the boy up there. Listen, just to show you guys, I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return lines to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Cal is back in the saddle of Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Roger, buddy.
Missile.
Breaking out of lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They can use some air support.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Take course to return from the supply.
Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Half the enemy's already down. That LRSST is really something. Enemy vessel, fire!
If you sit there, the enemy will surround you.
Roger, the mark room is short. Three keep shots in the wagon.
I have a feeling.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank left. Lower your nose. You're too high. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear? up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next. You did really well out there, which is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes. Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
Now, on to the enemy headquarters. Hey, those are our planes. Give them away.
Strider 1, target acquired. It's launched. Commander behind you. Strider 4, Fox 2. We lost you on resolve. Target destruction confirmed. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Bank left. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Target acquired.
Don't let them through! Target obliterated.
Confirmed destroyed.
Strider 1, missile inbound!
Strider 1, Fox 2. I'll still lock on you, Strider 1. 3 minutes remaining.
They're after me! I need cover!
Strider 1, push slow.
Not done, bandit. Attacking!
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Strider 4, missile inbound. Strider 1 has been shot down.
Our troops have engaged the Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting. Lately, as your company commander, I've felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. Really been putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and put up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece. Strider 1, turn line is to the north. Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Nah, it's real funny.
Captured from Monty Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital. Half the enemy's already down. I know our SMP's really jumping. The enemy is escaped.
That was a fast response. Looks like the enemy understands how important this place is.
Roger. The mark room is secured. The European big shot cleared the way.
I have a feeling.
Stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for two separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in two and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
Vehicle eliminated.
The missile got through our ECM. Shoot it. Stop these guys before somebody lights a fire under our asset.
Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Shit.
Roger.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile. Strider 1, missile away. Keep sending the enemy forces to their watery graves.
Great strikes overhead. Leading us now on our side.
Everyone's requesting pickup. I'll take forever to get here. See you crap with 3 strikes. Let me know.
Strider 4, missile. Shake it off.
Catch him now.
Take to our air support. Victory is within sight. Let's turn the remaining enemies into dirt base. Firing.
Strider 1, warning, missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Steer clear of the fucking allied ship. How many do we lose? Stand to the fire.
Enemy has a lock on you, Strider 1.
What do you mean retreat? The enemy has sealed off the harbor, preventing us from landing.
Get out. Stand here for that. Red, three strikes.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near the HQ. We don't have enough troops to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
Use your binoculars. 3 strikes, Phaser. Time to attack.
This is all yours, Strider. Back up 1 squadron.
Strider 1,
Strider 1, this is Control.
Now, support team, set the fire. Reduce altitude. Line between the buildings.
Missile launched. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Elevator 3, Fox 2.
Sam site down.
Enemy is split.
Locked on. Strider 1, locked on target.
Bandit in my sight.
Taking hostile fire.
Bandit hit the lock.
Target is hit.
Need more hits. We can't hold him finish this target without it.
Enemy vessels, fire!
Missile evaded. Strider 1, missile launched.
Enemy fighter destroyed.
Target acquired. Spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble. You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down and move on to the next. Units, considerably weakened organized resistance from the Emergent Army. Operation needed complete. Just need to see it through. Understood. 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 Understood.
Street 1, our running construction part is under our control. Now, on to the enemy headquarters. Hey, those are our planes. Give them away.
You did really well out there. There's a shooter bringing into the war. You'll need heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Missile hit. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Strider 1 has eliminated a target.
Enemy confirmed destroyed. Evade that missile. Shots and flares are on low.
Missile incoming. Break.
Elevator 3 up. Attack failed.
Strider 1, tank destroyed. 5 minutes remaining.
They have a lock on me.
Whether it was Strider or Cyclops, it looks like they did a real number on the enemy.
Strider 1, tank destroyed. Strider 1, missile. First tank.
Bandit is clear. Lock on.
Move on, you're mine.
They're after me. I need cover.
AA gun confirmed destroyed.
On my target.
resupply, Strider 1. Catch him now. Keep firing, we're on the move! Cover attention.
Cyclops, Fox 2.
There's no way we're pulling back now. If they take our headquarters, we're finished.
Cyclops, enemy on your tail.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I've got you. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control.
You must take advantage of this opening.
Break!
3 minutes remaining.
Break through the enemy lines and make your way to the headquarters.
I'm on to 6.
Strider 1, target acquired. They evaded it.
Show them how Alicia fights this battle.
Missile launched.
Let's teach a lesson to those arrogant Ocean bastards.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Target is hit. Nice, fine. Give him one more.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Stall warning. Caution.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, Mr. Closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just don't wait.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops
Wiseman! Eject already, Wiseman!
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman! Stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. Duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
We'll go count.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
Strider 1, target acquired. Target is in machine gun range.
Stall warning. Caution.
Strider 1 has crashed.
What's going on here? I can't believe it. We just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
It's the snowbirds. The two leaders are defected. All the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Stall warning.
Abandoned pilots.
What's this guy eating to fly like that?
See where your plane is headed. Eject. One missile inbound.
Flying. Give him one. So hit.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farvanti's now under OCN control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usea has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army. With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power. HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Will image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe? The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image. Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right? Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. Something I'll never get used to. Tonight it's been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets. Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS from the LRSSG.
Our intel has been updated.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. Counter. Understood.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
us, it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong?
We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there. Got ice on my wings. Puzzle has arrived.
Members of a military group calling in sick from dramatic motions. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Gotta pass me.
Destroyed. transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Ballcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Russian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Welcome.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 is commanded.
I managed to catch it.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Fine. No good. Shit.
You're in my way.
Attack missed.
Control warning.
Locked on Bandit. Bandit destroyed. Well done.
Target acquired.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Welcome. Understood.
Can't afford the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden. Must be access to remotely. It's beyond this.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king
eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Osean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Osean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders.
A VIP.
It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General's staff? No, it's liquid and central. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.